All right, everybody, welcome back to class. This is going to be a vocabulary class this hour. We're going to be talking about confusing words. Okay, this hour we're going to be talking about affect and effect, and accept and accept. Okay, words that sound similar, spelled differently, have different meanings. When do we use one? When do we use another? Why do we have them? Things like that. So we're going to be going over those types of words, and I do have others. If we blow through those words, and we have I have a whole bunch of others that we can go through because English is confusing. All right, let's see who we have so far. All right, okay. I need to breathe. All right, I need to think about it. All right, it's not a who. It's going to be a you, and it's Judith.
Excellent. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. Nice to see you again. And you chose a very good topic for today.
Okay, good. Well, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was fine. We loved it, though the weather wasn't very good here. But finally we managed to hunt the eggs in the garden.
Very cool. So you celebrate Easter there?
Yes.
Very nice. And here in Central America, they don't really do that. They celebrate Holy Week, but not Easter. And so I was kind of missing that. It was my first Easter without Easter eggs.
Okay.
But very fun. So does your whole family get together and hunt for Easter eggs, or how do you do that in your family?
The children are the main hunters in the family, and they are very excited in the morning.
Yeah.
And they are really looking forward to this morning. Where are the eggs?
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, and I still hunt sometimes, but that's because I'm a big kid.
Yeah.
Very fun. Well, thank you for sharing, and welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. We also have Abdullah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So, what's new? What's new in your life?
Nothing, especially actually, no. It's so cold in Germany, and I just stayed home the whole week and the weekend. I didn't do anything special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes cold weather has that effect on you, right? Where you're just like, oh, it's so cold, I don't want to go outside.
Yeah. I was just at home and I was surfing on the internet.
Cool. That can be fun as well. All right.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Hello.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Charlie. Charlie, how are you?
Hello, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing good. I can barely hear you. Can you turn up your microphone just a bit?
Hello?
Yep, there you are. Hi.
Do you listen to me now?
Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you really well now.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
Well,
So
thanks for
Charlie,
teaching us.
yeah, sure, no problem. Charlie, tell me something new. What's going on in your life?
I have nothing new to say because just in the morning go to the university, return to the house to eat, and after I have to go again to the class.
You have to go again to the where? Oh, to classes?
To classes.
Okay.
In the morning and in the afternoon.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, a busy day.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. We also have Dem. How are you, Dem?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? What's going on?
Now I am in my daily routine and nothing new.
Nothing new? All right. Now, Dem, from what I remember, you do programming, like website programming, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay,
amazing.
very, very cool. Yeah, I saw you come in. I was like, I think this is the guy, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So
How
Well,
how long have you been doing that for?
I don't know, maybe 7 years.
oh,
About
Um,
7 years. Cool.
wow, cool.
yeah.
And did you teach yourself?
Yes.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I use the internet to learn because
Yeah.
I I didn't have money to pay a institute.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, the internet has a bunch of great information, and it's actually how my brother learned how to do some programming as well. He just went to the internet, read about it, started practicing, and there you have it. You know, and
Yeah.
he can do basic and minimal programming. My dad is a programmer himself. I did not follow in those
Whoa.
footsteps. Computers behoove me sometimes, but anyway, yeah. So it's pretty cool. I think it's interesting.
Thanks.
Awesome. Well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here. How about Jose? How are you?
I'm fine, Tito Shad. Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Jose, what's new? What's going on in your life?
Oof, this primavera has started in Spain. Good
The
sunshine.
primavera would be spring.
Yes, yes.
Springtime.
It's springtime. Yes.
Okay, so it's it's already started there in Spain.
Yeah, you will have only chair, no cot.
There you go. So so no more coats. You can walk out in a shirt and everything's nice, right?
Yes, yes.
Excellent.
Nice.
Well,
Well,
it is said that springtime also started in Germany, but we don't feel it actually. We don't feel it. No, no, it's freezing cold here. Oh dear, it's amazing.
yeah. Sometimes sometimes you wish for better weather, and another country right next door is having that type of weather. All right.
Spain has
Um,
stolen our springtime. Yeah, yeah. Bring back our springtime.
Very
Oh,
funny.
dear.
Awesome. Okay, let's see. We also have Chris. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Hi, everything is fine.
Excellent. Now, Chris, have you been to one of my classes before?
Yeah, once, but I don't remember when. Maybe last week.
Okay. And so please remind me, Chris, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
From Russia, okay. And what do you do?
I'm teaching French and sometimes English for beginners only.
Okay, so French and also a little bit of English. Okay, very
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
And did you go and get a degree so that you could teach French, or did
Yeah.
you learn it
Mhm.
some? Okay, so you did. Awesome.
Yeah,
Very cool.
bachelor one, and now I'm doing my master degree, but I've changed a bit specialty. It's also philology, but I'm specialized now on advertisement and mass media language.
Okay.
Wow.
All
Wow.
right. Sounds good. Well, good for you. Good
Yeah,
for you.
only sounds only
Awesome.
sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Let's go to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Hi, thank you, fine, and you?
I'm doing good. Now Sarah switched up her picture on me, and it's jogging my memory. So, Sarah, it's Tunisia. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
correct.
Yes. I did not forget all the
You
way.
did.
Good, yeah. So, so this is the story behind behind that. Okay, so for the longest time, I couldn't remember where Sarah was from, and she would come into my classes consistently, and she had a cat with I think your cat was like hugging something or whatever, from what I remember, and it's sitting on a couch, and I remember the picture every time. Right, and there was another guy that would come to my classes quite frequently. He still does every once in a while. His name is Ahmad, and he has an eagle picture. All right. Well, I could never remember where these two are from. And it bothered me so much that I actually had a dream about it. And I was talking to myself and I was scolding myself. I was like, how come you can't remember where they're from? It's easy. Sarah has the cat picture and she's from Tunisia. And Ahmad has the eagle picture and he's from Syria. And so I woke up in the morning. I was like, oh, wow. I think I'm taking this way too seriously. So yeah. So yeah, that's the story behind that. So me and Sarah have a little bit of history.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Sarah, what's new? How's everything going? Anything new in your life?
No, as usual, I'm taking my classes as usual and teaching every day. The routine. There's nothing
All right.
new. Yes.
All right, nothing new. All right, well that's fine. Okay, well thank you and welcome back to class. Let's
Thank
go
you.
to Yasin.
Hello,
Sorry.
thank you.
Yasin. Jeez, I did it again. Yasin.
Yeah, Yasin. Yasin.
So that was interesting. Last one of my last hours, Yasin had said that you got surgery. You had surgery done on, was it brain surgery? Is that what happened?
Yeah, yeah. I had a traffic accident
Wow.
12 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, now he's a lecturer and he lectures about computer programming. A very smart individual. So yeah, that's interesting. Thank goodness for medical technology, right? Awesome.
You can say that again, yeah.
Yeah, thank goodness for medical technology.
I didn't mean it literally, but okay. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome back to class, Yasin. Good to have you here. And Abigail, you made it in.
Hello.
I was trying to read the comments as well as talk to people at the same time, and sometimes I don't do that well. I can't concentrate on two different things at one time like that.
It's normal.
So I do apologize. So tell me, what happened?
They phoned me this morning, and they told me that the company's owner wanted to meet me and another woman that did the interview last week with me, and one of both is gonna get the job.
Oh no!
I don't know who. And I met the owner this afternoon, and she's going to meet him tomorrow in the morning. So till tomorrow or Friday, I won't know anything.
Wow. Well, how do you feel about the interview with the owner? How did it go?
It was awful.
No, no.
He was so hard, and he just wanted me to make me nervous. And I didn't know very well how to act. You know, it was really awful. But
so what kind of questions did he ask?
For example, what do you think you're gonna do in your job, or maybe are you sure you speak English well, or French, or things like that, or I'm gonna prove you. But like he was like very unkind. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it may be for the best, but I don't know. Sometimes bosses that are like that, where they're trying to prove you wrong. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't really like that style. But he may. I don't know. It does. I mean, you guys build crates and you sell crates and you sell pallets. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not super complicated. But you know,
it's complicated because I have to manage all the international commerce for the company. So
that'll be fun.
Yeah, France,
That'll be way
United Kingdom, Germany, everywhere.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I do hope you get it. Okay, I really do. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully the guy's not a total jerk. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, you guys. Well, Thank you. Thank you for coming to class. Good to see a lot of familiar faces. Let's see. I don't think I have anyone that's absolutely new. Y'all are familiar. Very cool. So this hour we are going to be talking about confusing words, and I'll probably be doing confusing words for, I think I have enough for maybe about a week, maybe a week and a half, something like that. And so we're going to go over some very common confusing words. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So the link is right here. Okay, go ahead and open that up. I'm going to open up a second window and get ready for some screen sharing fun.
Let us see. Okay.
All right, so this is one of my new favorite websites that I found that has a lot of good information. And I came across confusing words the other day. I was like, wow, this is really cool. It puts the information together. Okay, really nicely. Okay, gives examples and then also has exercises. So the first ones we are going to be going through. Hopefully, we make it through them both. We may not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, but I at least want to go through the information on both of them. Our first one is going to be accept and accept. Okay, two words that sound ridiculously familiar, but they are spelled completely different. All right. So let's talk about the meanings briefly, and I'll start with Abdullah first. And Abdullah, let me have you read the definition and the use, okay, or some examples here of the word accept. Okay, A-C-C-E-P-T.
Okay, accept is a verb that means take or receive something with approval or agree to something. Accept is a verb that means to exclude, not to exclude.
Sorry, just accept. So you're going to go down from there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
No worries.
Take in or approve. They accepted my 30% of coupon when I bought my TV. They approved it. They accept almost all credit cards. They agreed to take them. They don't accept checks. They do not take. And businesses put profit ahead of customers. They accepted what I said. They agreed.
Okay, good. So accept. Okay, the way that I remembered this, okay, is accept with an AC. Okay, AC. It's when they're giving me something. Okay, so I'm either accepting it. Okay, so ACCEPT. Okay, that's how I remember that. It's coming to me, or they are receiving it. They're accepting it. Okay, so that was a way that I was able to remember that. And then if that wasn't the meaning, if that wasn't a roundabout meaning of what I was trying to say, it's going to be the other one. And so don't try and memorize both of the words. Okay, when you have confusing words or words that are spelled the same and spelled differently but sound the same, if you memorize one of them and the meaning of that word, okay, and more or less how you use that. Okay, if you come to a situation and you're like, okay, well, I want to say this, and I know this word means this, but that doesn't fit in the meaning or what I'm trying to say, it's going to be the other word. Okay, so that's an easy way to learn the words and their uses. Okay, so accept, receiving something or someone else is receiving something. All right, let's go to Abigail, or sorry, Abby. Golly, starting on it again. I'm losing my mind. Let me have you read. Accept. EXCEPT.
Okay. Accept is a verb that means to exclude, not include something or someone. Other expressions such as make an exception and take exception may be used. They accepted televisions on the back of 30% off coupon. TVs weren't included. They accept American Express cards from the ones they will take. They will take all credit cards, but not American Express. They made an exception for me because they know me well. They broke the rules and took my check. and they took exception to what I said. They excluded themselves. We put our customers ahead of profits.
Okay, now these first two are very, very confusing. The reason why, okay, even for me, I would never say a sentence that way. Okay, I would not say they accepted televisions on the back of a 40% off coupon. Why? Because it's too easy to confuse those. Okay, I would say they accept, so using this, okay, they accept all other type of devices besides televisions. Okay, if I was saying that they accept everything else. Okay, but this sentence here is not a very comfortable sentence to state. Neither this one. Okay, very, very uncomfortable to say that. Okay, these two down below, this is probably, I would say 90% of the time, this is how you will hear, okay, the word accept. Okay, they made an exception. They took an exception. Okay, or you can say everybody can enter except for you. Okay, you have a funny looking hat. Okay, everyone can enter except for you. So you're excluding. Okay, so except, okay, is an exclusionary word. All right, does that make sense? The difference between those two?
Yes.
But the sentences are really confusing. I mean, these examples here are really, as you said, are really, really confusing.
These top two, just ignore those. Those top two, in my opinion, are very confusing. These bottom two down here is more or less the way that you will use those words. Okay, they made an exception. Okay, for me because they know me well. So they made an exception and they let me in. They excluded or they put aside the rules. Okay, that they would normally follow to let me in. Okay, they took exception to what I said. All right, everybody can enter in the room except for you. Okay, that would be except. That's excluding someone. All right, remember, except. Okay, they don't accept checks here. Okay, they do accept American Express. Okay, that's going to be this word here. Okay, they can take the card. They can receive it. Okay, except EXCEPT. Okay, that's usually exclusionary. All right, we have some examples that we're gonna go through some other words. Okay, so let's keep going down. All right, and let's go to my next reader, Charlie. And Charlie, I'm going to have you read. Let me have you read everything in this paragraph, please, or in this box.
Okay. 1 second, please.
Okay.
Okay. Only the examples or
the variant meaning
and examples, no?
And examples, yes.
Okay. Variant meaning. Widely received. They accepted the gift with smiles and thanks you. Autorizo. The website won't accept my password. Admit. The university accepted me, her into their business school. Regards as proper or normal. We find it hard to accept the violence we see on TV. Tether emotionally. It took a long time for the boy to accept the fact that his mother abandoned
abandoned him.
Abandoned him.
Mm-hmm.
Agree to. The businessman accepted the offer to buy the company. Taking payment. The store accepts credit card. Feel included. He felt accepted by his teammates.
Okay, good. All right. So these are the variant meanings of accepted. ACCEPT. Okay. All right. Let's go down to accept and its variant meanings. Give me 1 second. And Dem, let me have you read everything that's in this box here.
But, excuse me, what I had to read?
Where we're talking about except.
Except.
Okay,
Okay.
E-X-C-E-P-T, okay, and
Okay.
variant meanings and examples.
Okay. The supermarket is open daily except on holidays. After making a generalization before a preposition. I go with you except if he comes too before an if clause. It's easy to get there except on foot. After making a generalization before a preposition. Except for a few, everyone wanted to go to the concert. Before a noun phrase. He isn't interested in anything. He isn't interested in anything except eating and sleeping. Let's see one. After making a negative generalization, I'll go with you. It said that I already have plans. Before that clause, the share coupon listed the accepted merchandise. Merchandise? Is that the word?
Merchandise.
Merchandise. Okay. Particle excluded. They admitted several people, but accepted those under age 21. She was an exceptional student, different from all other in a good way.
Okay, very good. Okay, now, again, right here, accepted. This is probably going to be one of the most popular ways. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is probably going to be one of the most popular. Okay, they admitted several people, but accepted those under age. Okay. All right, or the sale listed, actually here, I would go with you except that I already have plans. Okay, she was an exceptional student. Okay, different than everybody else. Okay, excluding all other people, she kind of stood out from those. All right, but now here, you see how in the variant meaning. All right, Jose, can I have you mute your microphone? There you go. All right, thank you. So with the word accept, okay, it's honestly it's used very rarely, okay, because here the supermarket is open daily except on holidays. Okay, yes, you can say except on holidays, but in most cases you'd say but on holidays they're closed. Okay, or you would say except holidays or except Sundays and holidays. Okay, something like that. So this is semi-popular. Okay, this one, I'll go with you except if he comes too. We would not say that. We would say unless. Okay, unless he comes. All right, things like that. So except, we usually use other words instead of using except, but we do use it intermittently. That means depending. Okay, I don't use the word very much. Okay, which is why it's so confusing, because the words not only sound the same, but you're like, well, how and when do I use this and that? So remember, except ex. Okay, that's exclusionary. You're setting something apart. Okay, that doesn't belong, or you don't allow to be with other items or people. Okay. Okay, accept. All right. ACC, EPT, okay, receiving, all right, and things like that. That's how I remember that. Now that can be receiving accolades, so praise. Okay, you can actually receive a physical item. Okay, I accepted the diploma, right? Things like that, or I accept your applause, or accept your congratulations. Okay, so that would be that receiving. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at some practices. Okay. Here we go, computer. Awesome. Okay, so let's scroll down. All right, we're going to pass common mistakes and go right to our exercises. All right, so I'm not exactly sure how many we have. We may have 10, we may have 20, but we'll see in 1 second. So here we only have 2 choices to make. All right, and so we want to select the correct one that fits best in this sentence. Okay, so Jose, let me have you read number 1. Okay, and tell me which word would best finish the sentence. And you can say ACC, okay, or EXC, okay?
Okay. Some kind will.
Some kids will
accept whatever you choose to give them to eat.
All right, and so would that be ACC, okay, or EXC?
ACC, APD, ACC.
Okay, all right, so ACC. All right, very good. So this is ACC. Okay, here it says willingly take. Okay, some kids will willingly take whatever you choose to give them to eat. So accept. All right. Let's go to number 2. And my reader is Judith.
Yes.
Number. Golly, Judith. Oh man, I'm not having a good day with names today. All right, so let's do number 2. I think I should just make up a whole nother name for you. I'm just messing. You have a beautiful name, and I don't want to ruin it. So okay, Julie, number 2.
Okay. Mikey eats everything except his vegetables.
Okay, which one?
And that is EXC, I guess.
Yes, and because it's excluding, right?
Yes.
Okay, except his vegetables, but not his vegetables. Okay, good. All right, number 3. This is Chris.
He also gladly accept with a dessert.
Now, did you say accept with A or E?
A.
Uh-oh. So A or E?
A.
A, okay, good. All right, so yes, willingly takes, accepts. Okay, accepts dessert. Okay, good. All right, number 4, and this is for Sarah.
His mother cannot accept his picky behavior.
Okay, what do you think? Cannot accept, with an A or with an E?
With A.
With A? Okay, let's check it out. Good. Okay, regard as proper or normal. Okay, she's not going to take it. Okay, she doesn't accept that type of behavior. All right. All right. Number 5. Okay. Number 5 is for Yasin.
Okay, teacher. Number 5. Mike will not eat any vegetables. Except a French fries.
Okay. Let's check it. Okay. This will be E. Okay. So accept with an E. All right. Now the reason being, okay, is that he will not eat any vegetables. So you're separating. Let's say you have a whole bunch of vegetables right here. Okay. And you're taking all of them and you're moving them to the side and say he's not going to eat any of those vegetables except for French fries, which really isn't. Is it French fries? Is that our? Yeah, French fries, which isn't really a vegetable. But yeah, so you're excluding French fries from all the other vegetables, and that's why we use an E there. Okay.
Okay, I understand. Thank you very much, teacher.
Sure, no problem. Okay, Abdullah, let me have you do number 6, please.
Sure. His mother. um. A. Accept.
Okay, his mother accepts French fries from her definition of.
No. Ah, no, 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 no. Or
From is going to be our key word here.
yeah, it must be E.
Yes.
Yeah. It wouldn't make any sense if I say accept definition of. Yeah. Okay. It's
Okay.
E.
Now, so I say from is going to be the key word, right?
Yeah.
Now, what if it said his mother accepts French fries into her definition of nutritional vegetables? If it said, instead of from, it said into, that would be an A.
Yeah.
Why? Because when something comes into, you're accepting it in, okay? It's coming into you, you're receiving that, okay? From, pushing away, okay?
That's
right,
true.
and so that would be the E, okay? All right, good job. So yes, that's the from was the key word right there, right? All right, cool. Let's go to Abby.
Yeah, I'm here.
And number 7, please.
He says he would eat his vegetables, except that he cannot stand their earthy taste. With E.
With an E, okay. Let's check it. Good. Okay. Only that it has an earthy taste. Okay. Now this is a confusing sentence. We probably wouldn't say it that way. Okay. We'd probably say he says he would only eat his let's see, his vegetables that he cannot stand, but he said he would eat his vegetables, but he just can't stand. But he just can't stand their earthy taste. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Except is it's a strange way to use that, but you can use it that way. All right, 8, and this is Charlie. Number 8, please.
Okay. Now Maximum makes him vegetable soup.
Mm-hmm.
My Gedley eats his soup and finds this to be um, except
Okay, now which one here? This one's a little confusing, right? Because you are stating, okay, you are stating that it is a good meal, and we have our definition down here that exceptional. That's someone that's usually outstanding and good. Okay, acceptable and acceptable. Well, let me give you a hint. Okay, this word right here does not exist. Okay, except with an A-B-L-E ending, okay, with that suffix there, that is not a real word.
accepting.
Okay, so the word would be acceptable. Okay, so did you guys see that? Acceptable with an A-B-L-E, that is not a real word. So our answer is
okay.
acceptable.
Now I understand the meaning of the sentence. Sorry.
Okay.
He likes now the meal. Okay.
Yeah. So it. So he likes it now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to. All right. So number 9. So we're going to scroll past here. So read the selected response from. Seen check all, but not the bottom of the practice. Okay. All right, so number 9, same type of thing. Dem?
Yes. Number 9.
Yes.
Each year, thousands of students write to college hoping to be accepted. The A option.
Good. And why would it be the A option?
Because what are you asking about? Why I say A option?
Yeah, why is it the A option? Okay, why is it A as an accepted instead of E as an accepted?
Yes.
Okay, because
Now,
accepted with an A, okay, that is to include, okay, and they're trying to get in, they're trying to get into college. All right, so that's why we say accepted with an A, okay? All right, let's go to 10. And my next reader is Gul. Gul, how are you? Welcome to class.
I'm good. Thank you.
Excellent. All right, let me have you do number 10, please.
Okay. College and universities would like to take all those who apply, except that there are very few.
Okay, and would that be accept with an A or accept with a C?
Except.
Okay, let's check it out. Okay, good. Okay, so they'd like to take everybody, but there are only a few openings. All right, so we have all these people over here, and we have 3 spots. Okay, we can't fit all of those people in. Okay, so these are separated from all those people. All right, so except that there's very few spots. Okay, all right, let's go to Judith. Now I question it every time I say it. Is that right? Okay, so let's.
11.
Ah, goodness. Yeah, go ahead and do 11. I'll catch up.
Nowadays, many universities only accept digitally submitted applications. This is with the A.
With the A.
That's right.
They receive.
Yes, they receive. Okay, those digitally accepted applications. Excellent job. Okay, let's go to 12. And this is for Chris.
Most high school seniors hope to go to college, except many cannot afford the tuition. With E?
Good. Except many cannot afford the tuition. Okay, using but.
Can I say something?
Sure.
I wanted to give you a little advice if you want.
Sure, go for it.
As I'm a teacher too, I think with such exercises it would be really nice to work with synonyms. As for example, you make us compose our own phrase which had the same meaning. So in this case we would explain why we use such or another verb from to, or with E or with A, and we would train our, I don't know, imagination or what.
Yes, that's a very good good suggestion. Yeah. It's difficult for me on here, and the reason why is because I'm not super computer savvy. I know that there are other teachers that they have Google Docs and whatnot, and you're able to write there, okay, on the Google Doc. I have someone that's trying to teach me how to do that right now. But yeah, I think that's a very good way to do that. So you're practicing spelling as well as creating your own sentences with those 2 different words.
No, I'm not talking about writing something, but we would, for example, I don't remember what was my phrase about, but you could make me say it in other words without using the word except.
Okay, but that defeats the purpose of knowing how and when we use the word accept and accept.
Yeah, I understand. But
okay.
I would use this phrase with the verb accept, and then to prove to you that I understood it well, I would reformulate it in another phrase without using this verb.
Okay.
Oh, it
Okay.
would be both ways.
Yeah, that would be a fair way of doing it. All right. Well, thank you.
That sounds of a lot of work. Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Yasin, number 13, please.
Okay, I know this chat
All right.
because I waited all day acceptance email waiting, but my professor don't accept me because he said me we will go to another conference.
Oh dear.
Yes,
Okay.
and we talked about that the last hour, right? Oh man. So yes,
Exactly.
acceptance. Okay, for
Okay.
a letter with an A, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So
excellent.
waiting for an acceptance letter or email is very stressful. Exactly.
Yes. All right. Very good. Okay. Number 14. This is for Abdullah.
Yeah. Accepted students are very happy with AC.
Okay, with AC. Okay, accepted students are very happy. Yes, because they would be included, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. Number 15. This is for Abby.
Okay. Rejected students find it very hard to accept their rejection. With AC.
With AC, okay. Good. Yes. So to understand that emotionally, that's actually a good way to explain that. Okay. To not that this would not necessarily be receiving that feeling, but to come to terms. Okay. To come to terms with that feeling. Okay. Understand emotionally. All right. And very good. So that is accept and accept. All right. I hope it helped to clear up a little bit of the confusion of when and why we use those different words. We've only got about 10 minutes left. I do want to read about affect and effect. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over to those two words. Okay, while we still have a little bit of time. Okay. And okay, you can just back right out. Okay. Okay, so we just did accept and accept. So we want to go to affect and effect. Okay. All right. Let's read about this. Skip past the models that are there. All right. Let's. Who is my last reader? Abby, were you the last reader there on the other page? Okay. So let's go to Charlie. Charlie, let me have you read everything that's in this first box about affect with an A.
Okay, 1 second. Affect and effect, no? How is pronounced?
Yeah, some people pronounce the one with an A. They pronounce that affect. So affect and effect. Okay. Other times I've heard effect and effect, or effect and effect. Okay. Either way. So affect and effect. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Affect expresses an action with the meaning, have an influence or cause change, sway, modify, alter, touch, stir. Verb. Thing models affects, influence, young girls self-imagine. Vein severely underweight badly affects, destroys, health. Passion imagines, affects, sway, or decides. A young girl said, "Yes, it affects. Get to me too. I'm affected, influenced by the images I see on TV. The death of young singer affected me, touched us all." Effect.
Okay,
Okay.
just tell right there. So yes, so
Yes. Okay.
their meaning here. Okay, you can use affect or affected. Okay, is how they're using it sometimes here, instead of other words. Okay, and these are really good examples. Okay, I'm affected by the images I see on TV. I'm influenced by them. Okay, so this is okay to have an influence or cause change. All right, so this is the main definition or the main purpose of using this word here, affect. Okay, now let's talk about effect. All right, and this is for Dem. Is it Dem? Yeah, Dem. Go ahead
Yes.
and read all of. Please read
Facts.
everything in the box about effect.
Okay. Effect expresses a state, a result, a outcome, issue, consequence. It is a noun with a determiner article before it. Now the examples. The effect on a young girl may be self-hate. One effect of being underweight is hair loss. The effect is that we spend money foolishly. A young girl said, "Yes, it has an effect on me too." The effect of the TV images is that people feel inadequate. The effect on us was profound sadness.
Okay, good. Now, class, these two words for me were very difficult, especially in spelling. Okay, because you could say effect, affect. Okay, you could just say effect and mean the one with an A or the one with an E, and no one really knows the difference. Now, when I was going through high school, this word was really difficult for me to understand when we used it. Okay, because we'd say, okay, well, we'd do math problems, cause and effect. Okay, we'd answer questions like that, and I would say cause and effect, and I would write it with an A instead of with an E. Now, I sat down with one of my absolute favorite English teachers. Okay, who kind of instilled in me a love for reading, right? And she said, okay. And she also taught me that trick of just memorize what one word means. If it's not that one, it's the other one. And so with effect with an E, you're looking for result. Okay, the outcome. All right, so take a look at these, and I know it states that there in the definition, but if you look at that word that way. Give me 1 second. My computer's catching up. Okay, if you look at that word that way, okay, so the outcome, okay, the effect on a young girl. So cause and effect. Cause, and then whatever caused it, there is an outcome to that. Okay, that relating the word effect to outcome really helped me understand the differences between them. Okay, and so if I'm not describing an outcome, or if that isn't what I'm going to do, then it's going to be the word with an A, affect or effect. Okay. All right. So let's see. We've got about 4 or 5 minutes left. Why do we have all these? I don't get the advertisements on this thing. All right. So let's take a look at some other examples here. Let's go to Google, and Google. Let me have you read.
Okay.
Let me have you read everything in this box about affect, okay, all the way to down below. So we're talking about it now at being a verb. Okay, go ahead and read that, please.
Affect is used as a verb. As a noun, it's limited to use psychology for feeling, emotion, and or response. Affect, Dove soap included average size models in their ads to positively affect the self-image of young women. You can affect the policymakers by boycotting their magazines. You can affect the policymakers by boycotting their magazines. A woman announced Yes, our boycott will affect magazine profits and force them to make change. The judge's settlement affected the hiring of fashion show models.
Okay, all right, thank you. Let's go to effect, and this is for Igor. Igor, is that you? Are you at the end of your workday already?
Good.
All right, Igor. Let me have you read right here where it says effect, please. Everything in this box.
Okay. Effect is less commonly used as a verb expect in the expressions. First, have an effect on. Second, affect change a settlement or a decision in legal language. Have an effect on VP. What does VP mean?
Okay, a verb.
Verb?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're just talking. They're stating they're using this as a verb.
Dove soap included average size models in their ads to have a positive effect on the self-image of women. Boy Scouts, right? Boy Scouts?
Boy Scouts. Or
Boy
sorry,
Scouts.
boycotts.
Boy
Boycotts.
Scouts. Boycotts have an effect on company profits. Loss of profits will have an effect on company managers. The settlement had effect on models who are too thin. Effect change verb. You can effect a change in policy by boycotting, not buying their magazines. A protester or protester. Protester said to a news reporter, managers can effect change if they choose to the right thing. Dove soap effected a change to include normal size models in their ads. The judge effected a settlement between the too thin runway model and the show directors who hired and fired her.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right, you guys. We are unfortunately out of time for this hour. Thank you for coming to class. All right. Now, I will be going over more of these words that are confusing, and we'll work through them. All right. Make sure to bring your questions, and we'll go through these together. Okay. My next hour, I believe, is I'm doing complete sentences. But it's more geared towards beginners. Okay, if you want to come in and review that, that's fine. All right, but yes, that is my next class. It is a grammar class. Okay, all right, you guys, take care. We'll see ya. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.